I don't want to get carried away, it's just the beginning. I'm hoping people can see improvements, and that's what it's about.
Whoever they put in front of me, I will knock aside.
Oh, nailed him. That right hand. That was clinical, that was brutal, that.
As I continue my rise this year.
The man with the golden touch does it again.
This is a different class we're talking about.
Follow my journey here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the waiting is over. Here he is, Anthony Joshua!
Nigga, I'm one of them niggas, them pussy ass niggas should never have tried it. I'm that nigga that's rated highly, cause I'm pushing that violence. Fuck the parental bullshit, nigga, now I ain't pushing that guidance. Grab that bitch, open that pussy up wide and push it inside her. Serious spend, man, don't look at me and don't look at him either.
Malcolm and Mike Middleton, and if you want to know who they are, Al Malcolm was the debutant for Lennox Lewis back in 1989, and Middleton for Audley Harrison in 2001. Let's see what Joshua can do with this fella. And long right hands already just rocked him back on the switch downstairs. Oh, and he's got him. The body shape's so different. There's another one of those long right hands, and Emanuele Leo is feeling those. There's another one going inside. He comes in with that unbeaten record of his. Got the good jabs. Joshua just teeing off with everything at the moment. And taking his time as well, not looking to just come out and blitz him. Looking to pick his shots. There's another one of those right hands, and the jabs getting through. Another one of those right hands. The legs have turned to jelly, and he's ready to go already. There's another big shot. Another couple more. He's still standing, but for how much longer? The legs are dipping again. He knows some tricks for a rookie. Well, what is keeping Leo up? He is getting tattooed here, and he has to go, and it's over. That's what the fuss is about. He's destroyed a very brave opponent, and he hasn't broken a sweat. And he's looking around as if to say, is that what the pro game is about? Is it that easy? The big American lost over 8 to Edwin Gerber, who just boxed for the European title. Just recently lost in 5 to Gary Cornish, the big Highlander in Inverness.
You have to expect this, but I mean, it's quite right. You have to be careful with all talents. A good right hand from Joshua.
Yeah, rocked him there, rocked him early. And the legs are sagging, and he's really feeling that right hand here, Butlin. Oh, well, just to get through.
See, but I was quite surprised by the speed of that right hand from Joshua. That was terrific. You can see him warming to the pro game.
Whatever you throw at him, he deals with it and comes back with something else. And again, every time Butlin feels one of those right hands, the legs shake, and there's another one.
Yeah, well, Butlin trying to be a little bit cagey now, getting his hands up, blocking the shots. Maybe a good time to go back down to the body again for Joshua.
Oh, nailed him. That right hand. Now is Butlin going to get up? He doesn't know where he is, Butlin, and I think Howard Fox is waving that off. There's a bad cut over the eye as well. Now is he going to let him carry on?
Watch your age, keep it clean. Any questions? Let's go to work.
And he's rocked him already.
That was clever. Ah, lovely body shot.
Nice dug-in body shot there. And following upstairs as well, and already it's looking like it could be the end very soon. Marcus McDonald had a little look there. And we've still got a minute left.
Quickly balanced as he let the combination go. Working the body now. A real good pro technique that he's developing.
He took it well. Going to take a lot more here as well as he starts to open up then holes.
Yeah, a little step back for no reason. Yep, he's in no hurry.
Oh, that might be the end of that. A really sharp, just lunges in. You've got to credit his bravery, but he's getting a pounding in there, and that's that. No, it's been stopped. all over. Kiszczek wanted to go on. But all the damage was done by that brutal combination that put the Croatian on the floor. He's still complaining. He still wants to go on, but I think he's been spared.
Suffer all time. Keep it clean when I say break. I want it straight away. Shake hands. Best of luck to both.
Trying out one of those right hands. Joshua too fast for him there, and landing a right hand of his own. Darch felt that one. Anthony Joshua did a lot of listening that night. Oh, Darch walked onto a right hand and then got shaken up by the follow-up right hand. One big mistake and he was in. Joshua, and he could finish it here. Darch looking to try and fight his way out of trouble, but Joshua zeroing in. Darch survives. There's almost sort of embraces Joshua as if to say, thank you for letting me off the hook.
Well, look at this.
Under the right eye of Darch. And staggered again. This time by a straight left, then caught by another left. Darch is struggling. He's in trouble. And there is an argument to say that's enough, and it is. Because Darch wasn't going to go easy. But he was hurting, and he was hurting badly. And another clinical, brutal performance from Anthony Joshua.
Them man don't want smoke, them man ain't got no post. No post. Them man ain't got no hoes, them man ain't got no O's. No packs. Them man ain't hitting that trap on YouTube, acting like hoes. Skeng in a 4-door truck, everybody in black clothes. Them man don't want smoke, them man ain't got
yourselves at all time. Touch gloves, touch them up.
Jim, people from my part of the world don't usually get welcomes like that in Glasgow. This guy has got a Glasgow crowd eating out of the palm of his hand. They love him already. And some of those against full-blown cruisers as well. And I think he's already felt the power of that Joshua right hand. And he doesn't travel well. This is his 10th fight outside of Argentina. It's all about capitalising on him. Moving well tonight. Taking his time, measuring his man.
His concentration's good, his technique's good, and he's a lot of punches.
Here we go again. That's rocked him. He's in trouble here already in the first round. The Argentinian. And Joshua senses it and goes to work. Picking some wicked body shots, and eventually Avila has to just hang on. He looked at his corner there as if to say, what have you done to me? And he's gone. And I don't think he wants any part of this. He's holding his ear as if the ear's gone, but now, no. He's moved it away and he's not getting up. He had no interest. He's looking at the referee as if to say, why have you stopped it? Well, he was stopped because he was in all sorts of trouble with the count at 9. Anthony Joshua hears the cries of easy, easy, and they are loving him here.
Famous and dangerous, like some lions out the cage, cause they couldn't tame us. I'm whipping in my whip, I'm whipping with the stainless. And if I see him due to whip a nigga right his trainers. Little pussies must have thought they could have contained us.
To the core break, you must take one step back. Don't let any of your punches go around the back of the head, and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves.
But he looks happy to be, and he just missed the whisker there with a left hook. Which would maybe told us something. There's another one, he's giving it a go, and that's all we can ask of him. It's a nice upper body movement as he comes forward. You know, he's giving this a bit of thought. You know, but we've seen him box before, but I've never seen him put so much thought into it. He's giving this a go.
In the high guard up there as Joshua died. Oh, that right hand uppercut. Bang. Doesn't matter how much of a go you have. If you get tagged like that, you're in desperate trouble. And he's done. One big right hand. Good night.
Well, he does no tricks, and he's going to be throwing some punches if this goes any distance that Joshua hasn't had to deal with.
Look at this. It's normally Matt Skelton that's doing the bullying and the pushing over the ropes, and Joshua letting the old boy know right here that he is going to be the governor physically.
Here he wants to keep this fellow off him. He wants to keep him at long range, just as he's doing here. Good stuff. That's good.
Feint from Joshua.
Oh, great shot.
Caught him. Skelton took that and has a big grin on his face. If that's the best you got, I can take it. First warning sign from Anthony Joshua, and there's another one.
This is good stuff from Joshua. Doing well here, he's keeping his cool, just taking his time. Good to right hand again.
And followed up with a left immediately, and Skelton took it very well. Andy Moore knows going to take the legs wobble there off that right hand. There comes the spearing jab again, right hand over the top from Joshua. Skelton, as Joshua looked to land the right hand, but he's taking his time and measuring it up, and that right hand did the damage. He just waited to pull the trigger on that right hand. Steve Gray says that's it.
A good name on the record, stopping Matt Skelton. The crowd seemed to enjoy it, did you?
Yeah, 100%. No negatives about boxing. I love the sport, and I was looking forward to getting in there, mixing it up again. That's out of the way, back to the gym. Look forward to August 30th now in Dublin.
Skeng in the four-door truck, skeng in the four-door Rizzy. Oh my, the money don't lie, mashed all on the strizzy. Rude boy get dope, I ain't tryna be a big man, broke, that's silly. Put your hand in my bra, niggas get dropped, that's silly. Remember back then, when we used to cut you Phillies.
He gets power into the left hook. Throwing one just as I'm talking. And as you say, he's controlled, he thinks what he's doing, he doesn't allow opponents to spoil and make it messy, keeps them at arm's length.
Look at this jab.
When the chance comes, I mean, that's terrific.
Just spearing into Irish. And that's the big question, of course, with Anthony Joshua. How's he going to take being hit hard on the chin? We don't know the answer, we will wonder.
You know, when you're dealing with the lighter weights, you can move them up in with heavier guys, getting
Body shot in there from Irish. They're just letting the punches go. Another good body shot from Irish. That's what does it. It's that 1-2, that right cross that comes in seconds. He's done 3 in the first, 4 in the second. Is this number 5 here? And he's certainly opening up as if he wants to get rid of him right here.
There's nothing he can do about that.
It's another smile from the Watford man.
Oh, that's the one.
Didn't miss that time. Took everything, didn't he? One big right hand. And a punch as he was on the floor as well from Joshua.
He's still being there. No credit to him.
And it gets another one. The towels come in. And he got absolutely slaughtered with a left hand right on the decision of Steve Gray to jump in there. They'd seen enough in the corner. They said, I'm getting the towel in.
Hella ups, I got pagans. Call me sneaky boy, you're top Egan. Might fuck the bitch, but won't save him. That's his gal, you can't cage her. Call me a Egan. Fuck you if you fuck my pagans. No love, gunshot for the traitors. If you see them boy, if I'm blazing. Yeah, and they call me a prick. Cause I fuck like 3-man chick. And a bag of man done get dipped. They ain't on shit, but they rap like
this. As well, so he knows how to look after himself. And that's what Joshua needs. He needs some rounds. He needs an opponent who can make him miss.
Yeah, eventually he's going to need some competitive rounds. At the moment, Bagtov doesn't know how to get close.
Yeah, this could be big trouble for Bagtov already, as Joshua's catching him early. The crowd's caught fire as well, and Bagtov knows he's in a fight, and he's shaken up, Jim. The legs don't look good.
Just in total control.
And smiling.
The throw is showing a nice little feint, you know, thinking what he's doing. That definitely a special talent in the heavyweight division.
Oh, look at that counter right hand as well. He loved it. Bagtov didn't. He's taken it though, but Joshua's smiling again. Sharp, nasty little short inside left hand there as well. Bagtov with another left hand. Caught. And Joshua grinning from ear to ear as he's tagging a very experienced and capable opponent here in Dennis Bagtov.
No, he's not just thinking about power, Joshua, he's thinking about his skills as well. You don't want to take punches yet. Terrific right hand.
Trying to tag him back. But again, just too sharp and too powerful from Joshua, who's slicing him to ribbons here. And Ian John Lewis might have a job to do because Bagtov is so brave, he's standing up to this, but he is getting pounded, and Ian John Lewis did absolutely the right thing because Bagtov, he's letting go on. Well, I thought he was stopping it.
He should be,
and he will, and he has. If you hadn't seen him before and you wondered what the fuss was about, that is what the fuss is about.
Man, don't talk my rap. Run up in the trap like wow, so the money that food up in there. Yeah, take where I'm on the setting before I get chopped. Bumbo clap, yeah, don't bother try around. Yeah, look, man, don't talk my rap. Run up in the trap like wow, so the money that food up in there.
While he's in there, we'll give it a go.
Past his best now, right hand comes through and he's wobbled, he's shaken by that, and Joshua straight on him, and Sprott's in big trouble here. Joshua just teeing off, and Terry O'Connor says that will do it right there.
Heaven's sake!
Stunning. That should have been a bit earlier because Sprott was in big trouble.
Goodness me! And the referee, was he watching the fight or refereeing it?
If he wants it other way, he's talking like he's this and he's that, and he's saying, if he wants it that way, we can go down that way.
Very watchful.
I was like that. White came out jabbing, and we get to see,
Joshua nails him with a left hand. White in trouble already. But you just get the sense at any second something could go off here. And again a wobble. Again it was the left. Then a right comes through. Joshua sticks his tongue out at White. White in survival mode here already. The legs don't look good at all. And Joshua just grins at him. And White is starting to come apart here already.
White's got a hold. White's got a hold. He's got a hold.
He's not doing it. He can't do it. He's still got nearly 45 seconds to get through here. Can he hear that bell? That in itself will be an achievement.
It seemed he's got clear some of the cobwebs. He got out of the round.
Okay. Well, that was Joshua hitting after the bell, and White not having any of it. White's lost control. White has lost control completely. White trying to do just that. Joshua, big right uppercut, followed up with a straight left. The legs wobbled again. And again, Dylan White threatening to unravel here. And Joshua's picking him off as the guard drops a solid, crunching right hook. White better again from Joshua. Big right hand. Joshua, when he does connect.
Joshua stole the combination from White. That was the combination White was using. Jab to the stomach, right hand to the head.
White felt it. But again, he's taken it.
White tried the same shot that hurt Joshua in round 2, that catching that right hand, the jab and throwing your left hook, but Joshua was smart enough to catch it.
That accuracy and that hand speed are back for Joshua now. These combinations are ripping through Dylan White's defences.
Yeah, I'll give White, because obviously the round where he hurt.
Got him. Finally got him. Is this the breakthrough now?
But as long as White returns fire once in a while,
which he is doing, but look at the legs. There's a grin from White, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes.
He's hurt. The way he went down.
Surely no way up here for Dylan White. It's stopped. It's over. Dramatic and unbelievable at the finish. Joshua asked a lot of questions tonight. Came up with the answer when it mattered.
My kicks Louis V, bet you thought I was gonna say Kang. Jumped on the mic, flows too deep. Bet you thought I was gonna say Nang. Tricep page that never could be. Bet you thought I was gonna say Ran. Man got stomped and dashed the next man. Man got burst and left with that tan. Man can't ever try and chat to a G. AJC from MTB, light skin you from TNT. Reason is not just.
The movement is the bell from your rights. Okay, let's start the fight.
Well, this is it. The reaction in the crowd. They are waiting for an explosion here. There's the right hand from Joshua. Martin looking a little bit wary here. Just got tangled up there.
Trying to come forward a little bit more, trying to lead off with his southpaw right and look for the left.
Got him! Right hand on the floor. Martin looks into his corner as if to say, what on earth was that? Breath here, taking every second he can. But Joshua's had him on the floor, and there's still a minute 40 left in this second round. And he's down again! And Joshua on the brink here, strolls into the corner, as if to say, job done. And Martin looks like he's been wrecked. Destroyed. Over. Done. Britain has a new world heavyweight champion.
Better tell them boys don't play with me. Circle. Car around here, there's no vacancies. Circle. Beat man up, send them to the A&E. Boy better know me like JME. Boy better know. Boy better know me like Sharty. Like Sharty.
But he looks very easy to hit in the early stages here, Dominic Brazil. But he was outweighed by 3 stone, and still Brazil hit the deck. Joshua ripping through the defences once again.
He scored 15 knockouts in the heavyweight division.
Too much speed, a lot of power there. Brazil wobbled again. How much more of this can he take as Joshua is just teeing off on him now?
Oh, good body shot there.
The legs have completely gone. Is that right hand? Brazil did well to stand up now. He's got 30 seconds to try and survive here. As Joshua slowly, methodically moves in for the finish. And Joshua is taking his time, measuring his man. A long raking left hand has Brazil in trouble. That left eye closing already. Brazil gritting his teeth, trying to tough this out. Now holding on, but he is in a firestorm, Brazil.
I think with his eyes closing as well. Probably doesn't even see the left hook coming. The upper body movement's good. The reflex are going to love the left hook.
Yeah, as Brazil was coming in as well. I mean, he really did land that sweetly, but... And that's what he gets in return, a three-punch combination upstairs that rocks the head back. And then Joshua goes to work and puts him on the floor.
When you saw Brazil's head but not back with the punch, that's when you know he was really hurt. He didn't have the neck muscles.
Just finally, the white trunks, the Ali tribute. Was that a fitting end for the great man who passed away, the first heavyweight world title fight since his passing?
Oh man, inspirational person. Do you know what, when you're in here, when I'm watching Ali on the YouTube videos, it looks so easy what he does. I come in here and try to move, my feet ain't going anywhere, so it just shows you how talented the man was. And not only that, he was such an inspiration outside of the ring, so it's going to take time to get anywhere close to that, but all I can do is try, you know what I mean?
They be calling off my phone, all these man, and they applaud me on the road. Up a corner for my bro. Man, they keep on talking on the low. Man, they keep on talking on the low. But all my man are bros, and all my man are bros. My man, them have your man, them on the ropes. I'll have man, them on your road. Man, them in a battle on their own, with a battle with a pole. I've got man, them that will slap a man with both. Night jacket on my back, I'm looking cold. It's funny how these catties wanna know.